I believed the lies until they sounded like my own voice. I called it truth while it quietly stole my choice. The hardest lies were never spoken by strangers. They grew inside my own mind. One thought repeated enough times became a belief, and every belief quietly shaped the life I chose to live. I believed I had to earn every ounce of love. I believed mistakes define me more than mercy. I believed if I slowed down, I'd be forgotten. If I failed once, I'd fail forever. If I wasn't perfect, I wasn't enough. Those lies didn't arrive all at once. They accumulated like dust until I couldn't remember what the truth looked like anymore. I became a prisoner inside a story that was never mine to carry. The loudest voice isn't always the truest one. I believe the lies. The fear called wisdom, that shame called identity, that doubt called reality. I believe the lies until hope quietly reminded me truth never needed to shout. I compare my beginning to someone else's highlight reel, then wonder why I always felt behind. I measured my worth with numbers, achievements, approval instead of character, instead of kindness, instead of the quiet courage to keep showing up when no one was watching. I mistook criticism for clarity and forgot that compassion can tell the truth without destroying the person listening. Not every thought deserves to become a belief. I believe the lies. The yesterday on tomorrow, that failure cancel purpose, that fear deserved the final word. Truth didn't arrive like thunder, it arrived like sunrise, slowly, quietly, faithfully. One honest conversation, one forgiving mistake, one courageous step at a time. It wasn't a dramatic rescue, it was a daily decision to stop agreeing with everything my fear wanted me to believe. Now, when those old voices return, I don't panic, I listen, then ask, is this true? Or is this another story? Fear is trying to write. The question changed everything because awareness broke the cycle and truth finally had room to speak. I'm still learning, still growing, still healing, but I no longer confuse my thoughts with my identity. I am more than my worst moment, more than my loudest doubt, more than the lies I once accepted. Keep believing them today. I choose grace over guilt, truth over fear, hope over hopelessness. I believe the lies. Now I believe healing is possible. Growth is possible. Freedom is possible. One honest choice at a time. Maybe the greatest victory isn't proving the lies wrong. Maybe it's learning you never needed their permission to become who you were always meant to be. One day the voices that once controlled your life will become nothing more than echoes reminding you how far you've come. The lies didn't arrive looking dangerous, they sounded reasonable. They said protect yourself, don't trust too much, don't expect too much, don't dream too big. Little by little my world became smaller, not because life closed the doors, because I stopped walking toward them. Fear disguised itself as wisdom, comfort disguised itself as safety, and I mistook surviving for living. The strongest prison was never built with walls, it was built with beliefs I never questioned. I believe the lies, that my past was stronger than my future. I believe the lies, that broken things can never become beautiful. I believe the lies, until truth quietly whispered, you've only read half the story. I spent years trying to silence the wrong voices instead of learning to strengthen the right ones. Every compliment was forgotten within minutes. One criticism stayed for years. I remembered every mistake like it deserved its own monument. Yet I overlooked every victory like it happened to somebody else. No wonder my confidence couldn't grow. I kept watering the weeds instead of the roots. Then something changed, not overnight, not dramatically. I simply became curious instead of critical. When a thought appeared, I stopped asking, why do I feel this? And started asking, is this actually true? That question interrupted the cycle. Not every fear had evidence, not every memory predicted tomorrow. Not every emotion was a fact. Some were only echoes of places I'd already survived. Awareness began opening doors that shame had kept locked. I believed the lies until honesty became louder than insecurity. I believed the lies until hope stopped asking for permission to speak. I believed the lies. Now I believe healing can outgrow every wound. If I could return to every younger version of myself, I'd never tell them, you'll never struggle. I'd tell them, don't confuse the voice inside your head with the truth inside your heart. Question every sentence that steals your peace, because not every thought deserves your agreement. Some deserve to be released the moment they arrive. Today the lies still knock at my door. Sometimes they even sound familiar, but familiarity no longer earns my trust. I've learned truth usually asks for patience. Lies always demand immediate agreement. Truth invites growth, lies invite fear. Truth produces freedom, lies produce exhaustion. Now when both voices speak, I know which one leads me home. Freedom began the moment I stopped believing everything I thought. But they no longer define me. I believe the lies, yet every honest step pulled me farther from the person fear invented today. I choose truth over comfort, grace over shame, faith over certainty, hope over despair. Because every day I refuse to believe the old story. A new one begins. Maybe the greatest lie was never that I wasn't enough. Maybe the greatest lie was convincing me I'd never change. But people heal, hearts recover, dreams return. Broken confidence can be rebuilt. One honest choice, one forgiven mistake, one courageous step at a time. One day you'll hear those old lies again, but this time they'll sound different. Not because they became quieter, because you finally learned the sound of truth. And once you've heard it clearly, it's impossible to mistake fear for your identity ever again.